Here we are in Milford, Delaware.
We are.
Yeah. This is another episode of our filming of the
2014.
The reason why we do these films is because we want you to come along with us. You become part of our team. We try to cut the film raw because
Right.
we don't want music and all that stuff. We want you to feel like you're a part of our team and you're coming along with us.
Right.
In a way you are. So it does take time to film.
It does.
And it does take away from the investigation some because we're spending time doing this.
Sure.
But we feel it's important that you know that we bring you along, and that way you feel like you're a part of our team.
Right.
As much as possible. So that's why we film. This is a unique case. There's a graveyard adjacent to this place. The theory is that there's graves underneath.
Yeah. Could have been built over top of them.
Yeah. So
Possibly.
some of these graves were from the Span Am War, Civil War, the very old graveyard. So we do have some names that we're going to use. We're going to talk to the staff in here and see what they have to say. They have all kinds of paranormal stories.
Great.
So let's go in and see if Bandy Lou's in town.
Great.
All right, let's go.
Hi, my name's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. My name's Betty.
And I'm Rick.
Hi, Rick.
How
Nice to
you
meet
doing?
you.
Nice to meet you.
This is your restaurant?
This is my restaurant.
Okay.
It's Betty Lou's in Milford, Delaware.
Nice.
So we hear that you've had some interesting stories going on around here.
Actually, when we first came in, before I even opened the store, the owner of the building told me that there were spirits here and that before I decided to come in, that he would want me to know that. So actually what I did, because I do believe in spirits, I went to the graveyard and walked around and asked him if I was welcome and if I was going to be okay or if I was going to be kicked out. And so we're here, we're almost celebrating our 2nd year anniversary, so I must have thought we were welcome.
All right. So you have some paranormal things that did happen?
Well, we used to have like, our shades had all these same braids to it all the time, and every time we undo them, they would be redone. And it was like the same pattern in every single tassel. It was really cool. Like, we figured it was neat. There was something going on. And many people have been in here and told us that when they come in, they can feel an energy that's just here. And people have different theories or thoughts on what they feel.
They say there may be graves underneath here, that the graveyard came out a little bit more.
Correct. Actually, the landlord told me that they had to get a variance. The previous landlord had to get a variance because they built some of the building on the graveyard.
Okay.
Wow.
On some graves, yeah.
That's not a good thing.
And it's a Civil War graveyard.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, Span Am too.
It is, yeah. So
It's very, very old. We got some names that we're going to use. How about the back? How about the back room?
I think the oldest one over there, though, was 1804.
How about the
Everybody
back?
that goes in the back room thinks that they feel energy.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I don't
It's
feel
amazing.
things that much, but I did feel a little bit creeped out when I was in the back room when I first came in.
Oh, it's funny because I never get a bad feeling about it. I just get a feeling that it's
I usually
there.
don't feel things, but I don't know if it's just me,
Sure.
confined thing or whatever. But
Right.
yeah,
We
so-
do have a woman that comes in, and she's one of our people that like we have to see. It's like one of our caretakers for business wise. And she comes in here, and she always likes coming in here. But she says that when she goes into that back room, she feels like she's walking into a room full of marshmallows. That there's just so many spirits crammed in there. But they're not mean. She says she just feels like they're all just coming right through.
Huh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll check it out tonight.
All right, so we're going to go through here. We got our key cameras set up. We'll soon go lights out, and then we'll see what we can get. We'll have stationaries picking up sound, and we'll see what we can get tonight.
Good. I'm very eager to find out.
We can't promise you that we're going to get anything. We never can. But if they're here, hopefully we'll get lucky and they'll talk back to us.
I think so too. I think they want us here.
Okay.
You know, I do, and I think they just want us here, and they want us to let people know that they're here.
All right.
Maybe they're speaking for the cemetery to come clean it up.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they don't like a building on top of them.
You're right. Maybe
Sure.
that's the truth too. You
All
just
right.
don't know.
So
Yep.
we're soon
We're
to,
eager to find out.
we're soon to go lights out. So we'll talk to you in a short.
Okay.
Hey, what we got here?
Rick, this is a product put out by Primo. It is called a Truth Cam 35. It is full infrared, and if we open it up, we'll see that the controls are very simple. It's powered by 4D batteries. Set of switches right here, but the setup on this is a piece of cake. You can have it either take individual photos or you can shoot video with it. Over here you can set the time of the video. So you've got 10 seconds worth of video. Whenever it detects motion, it will film 10 seconds of video, or 30 seconds, or 60 seconds of video.
Okay.
Now we're going to set it up tonight to do individual pictures. And we're going to do it, now you can also set it where when something triggers the mechanism, and it's all infrared, so you don't see any bright flashes or anything like that. But we're going to set it so it takes a single picture. Now some of the other features that this will do, it will shoot multiple pictures if it gets a trigger. But tonight we're just going to keep it simple. In the bottom here is a little SD card, one of those little memory cards that are very common for cameras. And it's got 4 gigs worth of storage on it, so that's plenty of storage for anything that we're going to shoot tonight. The nice thing about that is that card can actually be popped into a computer, so that you can do photo manipulation
Right.
and review all of your pictures.
Okay, so we're going to strap that on the tree.
We're going to strap it on the tree.
The theory is people see things here at night, so we're going to see what they're seeing.
Okay, and I'm going to power it on. Notice there's a little green light there that lets us know it's on. I'm going to close that door.
And we're in the graveyard here. Is where we're at, like on the outskirts of the restaurant itself.
Okay, and I've got that sealed,
Hold it.
and it's now.
Hold it while you
Oh, thanks.
grab it.
And it is now weatherproof now that it's sealed. So this is for outdoor use. And I'm going to cinch that up. Of course, everything's easier said than done. There we go. A little tough to do tonight in gloves. But let's cinch that up. And we're going to raise it up because it's going to tilt down just a little bit. And there we go. That camera is now set and ready to go. So any motion that it detects, now I'm going to step in front of it, and you might just see those red lights on the front of it light up. And that means that it's actually, see the light that just flashed?
Yeah.
That means it just took a picture.
All right,
So it's
good.
ready to roll.
All right, thanks.
So we're going to test that out and see how it does tonight.
All right, Jen, give us the camera angles tonight at Betty Lou's restaurant in Milford.
Alright, Rick, we have 4 cameras set up. The first one is over where they see these cords, where Betty Lou was saying that they get braided.
Right.
The next one is a shot all the way across the restaurant.
Right.
This is the back office
Right.
that you spoke about.
Uh-huh.
Clear into the storage room. And this is the kitchen area in the back, a shot down the hallway into the kitchen.
Right. Gotcha.
And that's all of our cameras
That's
for
all
tonight.
4?
Yep.
All right, and they're all locked down?
All ready to go.
All right, see you in the green.
See ya.
All right, we're at Betty Lou's. We're all set up. We got all our cameras down. Who's excited about this case? All right. So we're getting ready to go lights out. And needless to say, what we say all the time. See you in the green.
Right?
Jenna Marie, is this you? If you can, once for yes, twice for no. Yes.
Gina Marie, are you the one who's been tangling up the cords for the blinds and the windows? Once for yes, twice for no.
Do you do it every night? Once for yes, twice for no. I heard it.
I heard it
Click.
quick. Yes. Try again. Once for yes, twice for no.
It'd be really great if you did that for us tonight.
Yes. You can also touch the device that's over by the window and it'll turn rainbow colors. It does make noise, but it won't harm you in any way. We also have the green devices sitting on the table behind Kelly that you can touch that'll turn to orange or red.
We also have some recorders in the room too. If you'd like to speak into any of the recorders, let us know that you're here.
We'll be able to hear you later on.
We've got a couple of things set up in here. We've got a meter. We've got a little piece of paper here, just balanced on a paper clip. Anything can move that. So Caleb has his recorder, and we're doing an EVP session in here. And so far everything's pretty quiet. A couple of little odd things, but nothing terribly inexplicable. But we're just going to keep on plugging along and see what we can find.
Water pipes. Is the... There it goes again. Or if it's doing like a reset?
I don't know. It's weird, and this is what I was talking about with this meter occasionally doing flaky stuff. But is it actually telling us something?
Might be.
See, it seems like every time we asked it, we let it sit there for a while and we didn't ask anything, and it didn't reset.
Yeah, it's weird because it seems to always do like the same sort of patterns.
Yeah.
There it goes.
It just switched. Why is it doing that?
I don't know. And then I reset it,
Yeah.
and it's fine, and then it does the whole thing again.
Yeah, it could be something going on.
All right, so we're getting ready to wrap things up tonight. Everybody have a good night here?
Definitely.
All right. We're going to go over the evidence, of course. Anybody have anything of significance during the investigation?
Just a lot of torching, a lot of direct responses, some ghost meter activity, a little bit of blips on the millimeter indicating electromagnetic fields. So a little bit of everything.
You never know. The thing of it is that I remember a couple years ago we were on an investigation. It was like watching corn grow in the dark, and it was terrible all night. It was just dead. And then we got home and we got all kinds of stuff with the EVP. So
Right.
you never know. So we're going to go over the evidence, of course. If we do get some, we're going to post it on Facebook. Also, www.delmarvahistoric.com. So on behalf of Delmarva Historic Haunts,
Lab Group of Gettysburg Paranormal.
good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.